Okay, so excuse the echoes today. So today I'm going to be modelling up a new holder for the shower up there. So as this currently stands, this wall mount is actually screwed directly onto the fitting, and we want to be able to use it for our daughter, so we need another mount a bit further down. So I'm going to take off the shower handle, model it up, and then 3D print it and put it on the wall. So let's follow along as I do that. You know, second thought, as I went to take it off, it occurred to me that the critical dimensions are actually on the hose, not on the handle. So let's quickly do some one-handed measurements here. So that is about 20 mils down the top, down the bottom, and at the top we are at, let's call it 23. The hose is 14. Okay, remember that for me, and we'll start the modeling here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a section of a cone, I guess, which matches the size of the base of the handle, and put that into SketchUp. So we start by creating a sketch on that plane, and we will create a circle with a diameter of 20 millimeters, and then we'll create another circle, diameter of 23 millimeters, and then we will take this circle and offset it. So in fact, I think what we want to do is delete that. Oop, finish that sketch. Construct an offset plane from that plane that is 30 millimeters up, and then create a sketch on that plane, centered, create 23 millimeters, a finished sketch. Alright, then we want to create a loft between that and that. Create a new body, which is good. Okay, now that we've created the shape of the bottom of the shower handle, we've got to have something to put it into. So let's name this as body. Well, no, handle. All right, so we're going to create a wall mount to connect it to. And so something which I think looks quite nice would be a pole sticking out. And that is, let's say, the pole sticking out is going to be 42 millimeters. Life, the universe, and everything. Okay, so we'll create this 42 millimeters. We will go home, finish our sketch, extrude this up. How far do we want to stick out of the wall? So we're going to stick it out of the wall, and we've got to, so we're going to have a pole sticking out of the wall, and we're going to have an angled segment that goes into it. So let's call it 60. Okay. Now we want to modify fill at the top of that, and let's see, we made it a diameter of 42, so let's call it 21 millimeters. I rounded it over, although that does make it a bit too snub-nosed, so maybe we'll make it 15. No, not enough. 5. That's that. 10. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, how should we hold that shower handle to the wall? Well, back over here, and we've got this handy dandy little attachment thing here, which by means of adhesive provides a screw sticking out of your wall, and it is 21 millimeters wide circle, and then a total length of, let's call that 31, so 10 millimeters down the bottom. So we'll model that up as a drawing on the bottom of this and then cut into that and provide a hole in the middle for the screw to go through. Now it occurs to me that this screw, total distance from the wall, is going to be about 14 millimeters. So we've got two options. We can make the circle big enough to put the whole thing in, or we can cut out that exact shape and hold it in somehow, but then we got to get a nut on the end of that. I'll have to think about how to do that. Because of course this is about 60 millimeters long, and that is longer than we would need here. So in the meantime, what am I doing? We're going to fillet this 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter. And then we are going to go back a bit here. Fillet this 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter. Okay. So that is our showerhead holder. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make it smaller. So it was 62 millimeters, so if too much, we're going to lose that. Okay, so we should have a space in there for the screw in the end. Alright, so let's create the drawing on the bottom for a, what was that number again? .21 millimeter circle with a 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter pole sticking off it, and that is 6 millimeters away. Alright. 21, so we can get a nut driver down there. Actually, let's call it a 12. Yeah. I'm going to create a 12 millimeter centered circle here and finish the sketch, and then we will extrude that down. So this is a fairly exciting piece of geometry for me to have drawn. See, everything all nicely filleted. Maybe I should fillet that too. Just 1 millimeter. Okay. Alright, well, let's try printing that and see how it goes. Some support in there, but yeah, in general that looks good. So let's print this and see how it goes. Okay, so the printing is done. Let's see what we've got here. Looks about like what we modelled, which is good. Let's see, does it fit onto this? I had wanted to leave the supports in there so that I could show you that I wasn't just, trying out something I'd already checked. But they came off as I pulled it out. So, oh, that's a bit tight. I guess I made this a 4 millimeter hole with no clearance on it. So, yeah, that's probably about what I should have expected. So I'm going to drill that out. All right, let's try this again. Boop on the boop. Looks good, although actually a bit deeper than I expected. I originally said this wasn't worth reprinting because of that space, and then I remembered that I have two showers, so yeah, I needed a second one anyway. So this is a reprint of that. I made the base slightly larger to pull the alignment key up into it, and yeah, here it is on the wall. We can turn it on. And ta-da, there is a shower down lower. Thanks everyone for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Although I know I'm not that interesting. And I'll see you in my next video.